This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide against the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They're going to the air on the first play. He's looking to scramble.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Rogers. He's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Dangerous throw. You cannot make that throw. You can't throw it across your body, but in particular when you're getting hit. I really love this pass rush. Look how aggressive they are. They're getting into the backfield, making life difficult on this quarterback. I think they're speeding up his clock. You can tell he's just not thinking the way he normally thinks, because that is not a decision that we've seen him normally make.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Back to throw again. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive aggressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Buchanan. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring some...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. An explosive play for this speedy wide receiver. Joe, exactly what they were hoping for when they brought this guy into the roster.
Chris, he's been a perfect addition to this offense out of the portal. He's given them exactly what they need, and it's really all about that speed that you mentioned. His ability to take the top off the defense is vital to this offense and how they operate moving forward.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Oh, and he's in the clear now. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Looking for a man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Touchdown, Wolverines! As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Finds his man. It's Jenkins. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Russell. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Now it's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it, as you said, he's not going to get the first down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the underdogs here claim the lead.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this 2nd down play call is get to a position where you've got 3rd and manageable to try to move the sticks.
Grab down the middle, and it's Edwards. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. He's brought down. The freshman quarterback showing toughness, standing in to take the hit.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chop.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
So the completion for no gain sets them up 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Buchanan. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
They better find a way to pressure this.
Makes the catch and has space. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He can go. At the 10. Touchdown, tied. The defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Well, this is worst-case scenario for an offense to start a playoff game. You feel like you've got some points, you've got a good drive going early in the game, and the defense is able to turn it away and create points for themselves. That's a massive momentum swing. Great job by that defense.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. It's a sophomore linebacker. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after the return clock. That interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back to that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind him and move the ball down the field.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got his man wide open. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up 4th. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Michigan. Powers into the end zone. Looks like a design run all the way. The big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And there's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. High completion sets up a 3rd down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. To the air, it's Russell. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way. The key to 3rd down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks like he's going to run it. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Touchdown, Wolverines! As the underdogs now go on top. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quick throw to the left. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down.
Move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, the late 2nd quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. A handoff from the shotgun. And they get him down. That will be the final play of this 1st half. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Jenkins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create.
It's caught. He's got room. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's a good throw off the play fake. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Trying to find room. It's Marshall. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if
breaks free, and he might be gone. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. A screen to the wide receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback operating an empty set. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jenkins. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
Open field ahead. And he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jenkins. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. It's their freshman wide receiver. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense has it. Off and running. Touchdown, Michigan. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Breaking into the clear. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
Receiver makes the grab. Now here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And now the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down. They'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. This should be the last play of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the point after is good. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it.
He's got space, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
performance from this group today. I gotta tell you, I thought it would be a closer game, in particular here in a semifinal, but they have just been so good, and now they've got the rhythm for their next matchup. They're going to go play for a national championship, Chris, and the film that they're going to watch is some of their best football that they've ever played. That is a great feeling and something this head coach, I'm sure he's going to use moving forward.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Hill.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush gets home. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joe. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Got an opening here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Barrels into the end zone. And this offense continues to pour it on. This is why we thought they're such a dangerous team. Now closing in on back-to-back playoff wins and onto the championship game.
And Chris, we always talk about it's the way you're playing at this moment. In these playoffs, it's about getting hot at the right time. And this group is certainly getting hot at the perfect time. Now executing at the highest level that they have all year long. And the evidence is today, this touchdown right here. They just continue to march up and down the field. This is a team that's going to move on to the national championship game. And I got to tell you, at this point, they're my favorite.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's a draw. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
Extending the play now. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Jenkins. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
Takes the handoff again. He's got a crease.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the fourth quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
It is so rare to see a loss on quarterback sneak. That just tells me that that defensive line absolutely won at the line of scrimmage. Low man wins. They get lower than that center and the guard. They push everybody back right to the chest of the quarterback, and he's got nowhere to go.
Here's the punt, high in the air. First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
That one moves the ball across the 40.